Nothing changed. This is an single for the album Only Built for Infinity Links. Production from Marcel Mars. I can't pronounce the rest of that. And DJ Darrell. Yo, that's gonna be me and me just like, maybe not. Maybe I'm just talking to myself. Coming in at 3 minutes and 20 seconds, Quavo and Takeoff. Going far back, all the way to Hannah Montana up until this point, having the split from Offset. Don't know the reason, nor do I really care, because I enjoy just having Quavo and Takeoff as well. Production on here. Let me give it a little listen for you guys. The bass, the treble, a bit slow, a bit patient, sort of sneaks up on you. We got Quavo and Takeoff more melodic, not as speedy as I would like from Takeoff. With the lack of Offset, someone who usually, for me, delivers some fast, sharp bars, sort of, in the boxing sense. And nothing changed. Quavo and Takeoff sort of being more laid back. There's this bit of energy that unfortunately is missing that we would have got from the whole entire Migos collective. But to just appreciate Quavo and Takeoff, this is a nice laid back track to, just, I wouldn't say keep in the background. You could definitely play this with your speakers on the headphones in the whip, but I would enjoy a bit more juice out of here. As far as the hook, don't nothing change with the chains. We on your head like a bang, all double R's, no range. And I'm loving the simplistic rhyme scheme we got on here as far as the words at the end, chains, bang, range. We get a little bit of rhythm. We get a little something that's going to be like, all right, we could, something to latch on as far as potentially getting an earworm. And for those of you guys saying, man, earworm, what does that mean? It's like, you ever walk around, if I remember the definition correctly, walk around and have like a bit of a track just stuck in your ear. That's the earworm. It keeps repeating until you eventually listen to it again. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Someone please correct me. And with Quavo starting off with the hook, something that we all come to understand. But I would appreciate maybe in the album, if we got Takeoff going on some more of the hooks and taking Quavo away from it. If we're going to have not a new dynamic duo, but this duo together, let's try some new things. First verse, run it up, that's it. Eminem's whole tick. Don't mind if I do it. I get it. I love my brothers. I split it. Going on from there, ending some of the rhyme schemes, hitting on top of city, backflips, classes. Quavo making everything sound fresh. Give credit to Quavo on making everything sound fresh. And some of the ad-libs towards the ends just gives it that spice, a little more detail that is just something we know from the usual Migos crew and gives us some more replayability. The only part that sort of takes this track away, coming at 3 minutes and 30 seconds where it's a bit slow, the production isn't carrying it as much. It's the fact that we get Quavo hook, Quavo bars, Quavo hook again before we finally get Takeoff. I would have appreciated on this track would have started off with Takeoff and then we eventually would have got with Quavo. Going into Takeoff's verse, similar to how Quavo started in the simplistic rhyme scheme of him ending everything with the chain, stain, lane, clean, brain, veteran, name. Something that, all right, throughout the track, we all understand. This is the kind of vibe we're going to be going from here. And some things to be relatable. When you start getting little chains, watch how your partners and everything change. Thank you, Takeoff. We all need to take a step back and understand, all right, you get them chains, watch everybody else around. Yo, if I really want to put this in a route where, all right, let's get something educational out of it. When you start leveling up, watch the people around you. Watch whoever trying to eat at your pockets. Overall, nothing changed. Quavo and Takeoff. Unfortunately, nothing really changed between these two in this track. We could have spiced things up a little bit more. But going off for the fact that it's still a great track, we still get those fun ad-libs. We still get those fun spaces in between bars where you're just, so I wouldn't say floating, but we're just sort of hanging in there, just vibing along with the production. And nothing changed. Quavo Takeoff. I almost forgot about the food ratings. I'm going to have to give this, can I relate it to the cake batter? Cookie crumble cookie. That's it. We're going to tie it in with that content.